All right. Um, I need your guys' help. To all my YouTube fans, I'm gonna need your guys' help, and I need you guys to understand that what I'm about to say, and I need your guys if you know any um, laws regarding tenant and landlords laws. So my landlord told me like this is all my worldly possession stuff, except for the bookshelf and that um, coffee end table, the couch, and the desk. So he's telling me that I need to get rid of all my worldly possession stuff in this whole common area. So the whole story, this is, I'll show you guys a better view of it. Um, the whole story is like this child abuser named Zach Boyd. He used to live in this room. Now, I'm about to show you guys something. That's what he did. He did all of this, right? All of this. And he also destroyed a piece of property. Now, the piece is right here, right there. So my landlord said that has nothing to do with you, blah, blah, blah. So he did all of that. So the landlord said, oh, that was there from another tenant. Okay. Now, he's worried about all, like, my worldly possession. This bed right here is going to be getting sold. So it ain't. So Zach, the child abuser, that's a fact. He put his hands on a 5-year-old boy while his girlfriend sat there and watched, and she did the same thing as well. I think, I don't know, I think, or I'm not too sure, I don't know, that they live in Madbury. I'm already getting ready to call the system, DCYF, on them. So, um, my landlord was like, well, he's taking a tenant in another town, which is I won't say, I don't know who the tenant is. Like this tenant put a bed out on the street. So my landlord um, told me like he's gonna be taking the tenant to court and he's gonna evict the tenant. Well, yeah, you could do that, but he got a letter from the town saying like, hey, you have a bed out on the street. You got to get rid of it. So he contacted the tenant, and the tenant told him, yeah, um, I did put the bed out. I'm sure the tenant did call him. I'm not too sure did he responded back. I don't know. So um, he's taking the tenant to court, and he's going to take the tenant to court and going to evict the tenant. He said it's against the law. No, it isn't. Putting it's an old bed, and I think the box spring was out there. I'm not too sure. I was just like got up at 10 o'clock this morning, had a long night, and I'm gonna be having a long week. So, he said that he's going around to all his rooming apartments, and he's going to be giving out letters that what cannot be tenants that have their worldly possession stuff cannot be in their area. So I, I found this lovely table. Actually, no, actually I got it. Yeah, I did saw it. I didn't find it, but I saw it at a yard sale. Nice table. I always wanted a table like this. It's a good sized table. And he was saying like, well, and I told him that your table's out on the back porch. Nothing's wrong with his back. There's nothing wrong with the table. Actually, the table is old. So he's like, well, what happens if someone moves in and they don't have a space to use the table because you got all your stuff on the table? Yeah, it's my table. Only thing that's not mine is that's not even belong to him. My roommate gave me some money. I forgot what year, and he told me to go out and buy a toaster. So I did that. So I went downtown and bought a toaster. You have a spot right here. I'm not here to accommodate nobody, not even a tenant. My roommate is quiet. He doesn't even care. But he's getting some tenant from the halfway house. So I'm not going. Why should I go out of my way to accommodate somebody from the halfway house? Are you serious? First of all, I already seen the guy just morning, and the guy even told him he's not too sure if he wants to stay here or not. This is the common area, and like the painting, the clock, the basket, the painting here. These are like even the stuff that you see right here. This is all my stuff. This is except, like I said, except for this desk, that thing there, that's mine. The couch is not mine. The curtains are not mine. They're my landlords. They're, excuse my language, but they're fucking old. They're so old. The shades are fucking old as well. They're not that old, but they're new-ish. The window right here doesn't open. The screens right there, old. Look at that. Old. Never been like fixed. Like this shades are here, they're new-ish. The rug right here is mine. This nice rug that I got from my neighbor down the street, that's mine. So there's child abuser named Zach Boyd. I made a video of him snitching. Clock right here is mine. So I'm going to show you the table. This used to be out. This used to be inside. Look how old this is. Nothing. I put it outside. But I had all this stuff. Excuse me. I had other stuff. On this porch, and I gave it to my neighbors upstairs. These are my plants. And this table, like I said, I was in the kitchen. There was barely any spot to put you can cook on or put things on. I filled this whole table up and only had like one spot. So like you can see how like that screen is. Never replaced it. Look at that dirty screen. See all this right here. Never replaced it. But the table has not been destroyed. So when I come back from my trip, I need you guys to leave a bunch of leave some comments and leave me legal aid. They're no help. So if you guys know any good lawyers that I can talk to and the send them like their phone number down in the comments, and I'll get call these lawyers. I'm gonna be going out of state, so I'm going to need my YouTubers fans help. I know there are some things that my landlord, all landlords can and cannot do, just like with tenants can and cannot do. But I'm on disability and I'm on Social Security SSDI. So I'm on disability, and Social Security already called. You guys probably thinking that, oh, you should call Social Security. Well, Social Security doesn't get involved with that. So I already talked to a guy, and he's like, well, we can't. He wants to. I'll show you my room. Obviously, you guys have already probably seen my room. I paid at the beginning. I was paying like 650. Actually, before that, I was paying 600 a month for this, right? And due to the fact that he increased my rent because of all the other tenants weren't paying, so they weren't paying their rent. I'm not too sure if he just jumped on the bandwagon because all the other tenants throughout the United States weren't paying their rent, but he increased my rent by $50. So he charged, so my rent has increased. So I'm paying $650, right? $650 a month for this room. And I'm also need to know like what he cannot do to increase somebody's rent by $100 more. Even he said that, and I said that I'm on disability, and he's like, I don't care. Well, so I was like telling him, I'm not even wide awake. You got me all worked up. So yeah, if you guys know any good lawyers, please leave their name and their phone number. I know I could go online, but I need your guys's, my fans' help. And I really appreciate that a lot. And yeah, I need your guys' help, and just give me their info. I'll call these lawyers up. I need like a bunch of lawyers that knows the law, and you and I will contact them and tell them my situation, and I can talk to them about what was been going on. And yeah, thank you, and I appreciate that. And anybody who's on Social Security, SSDI, Social Security, Disability Income, SSDI, or it's just regular SSS, Social Security, SSI, Social Security Income. If any of you guys are all on disability, for the life of me, I appreciate you guys' help. Send me all the information in the state of New Hampshire, that if you have a lawyer that I could talk to, or if you know any of lawyers that help with disabilities and all that, feel free to leave their phone number, and I'll call them. And I appreciate you guys a lot. You guys be safe. I gotta do some stuff. Like I said, I'm going out of state. And please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe to my channel. This is your boy, Wolfgang 1305. I know I should say like 1305. I'll tell you why I have picked that number, because I'm originally from Florida. So there's different phone numbers. So like, not phone numbers, it's different area codes in the state of Florida. So I picked 1305 so I could just remember that, because I like that number. Yeah, so that's where I stand. And yeah, I will be contacting DCYF, and his name is Zach Boyd, and he has been abusing him and his girlfriend. I already went down to DCYF, and they gave me the number to call and to report him and his girlfriend for abusing a 5-year-old boy. It's her child that she had from a previous relationship, and he has done the same thing. I heard it, my girlfriend heard it, and yeah, one day I came out of the I was in my room, and I was making something to eat, cooking something, and I turned around and I saw the fear in this little kid's eyes. The kid's like 4 or 5 years old. His name's Zach Boyd, and I made a video of him. I don't know his girlfriend's name. I think they live in Madbury. I'm not too sure, but yeah, the system gave me the phone number, so I will be calling them tonight, and I will give them the information. You can tell it in my voice that I'm like really worked up, and I'm really amped up. I'm amped, but I'm just pissed because he started this whole ordeal mess. So I had other roommates that never complained about their living situation. Plus, they were just getting out of the halfway house, and they never complained. And plus, their parole officers don't really do a good job anyway. So, yeah. Just leave a like and a comment. And I'm sorry for I'm just going through a lot right now, because my landlord really was telling me I had to get rid of my stuff. Are you kidding me? It's not this whole, like I said, this whole area is not even bothering nobody. Even though it's in a common area, no one hangs out in a common area. We just walk by, or if we do, we'll just hang out for like maybe 5 minutes, and we'll just go separate ways. Or we just hang out on our back porch. That's it. This is the common area. Right here is a common area. This is, at one time, this wasn't an apartment. So he changed it and to rooms. So my roommate, he doesn't really care, because he doesn't hang out in the living room. He really doesn't. He works and comes home and plays video games. Oh. So, guys, be safe. Like I said, to all you disability people out there who are going through the same thing as me, please, you guys, I said, please leave your lawyer's information. I need that information. Lawyers that knows the laws in New Hampshire, and what tenants can do and cannot do, what landlords can do and cannot do. Please leave a like and a comment, and please subscribe to my channel. I'm out of here.